Yeah, it must be.
You know, drop some shoutouts?
Yeah, for sure.
On that hashtag, After Hours with Spice, I want to big up my brother Papa all the way from Kisumu City, Milimani. That's what's up, man. So what's happening on your side?
Well, there's this.
Some shout outs before.
On my side, before I get into the stories, Kev, I think he.
So now, just say your story.
Okay, there's Timothy Ngaira. Let me just read out a few shout outs first, and then we can get into that. Timothy Ngaira, he said he's tuning in from Kitale. There's Rose Joseph, also tuned in. Mbushi Mwene Kiamutugu. And then there's Ben Jamtani from Sotik Bomet.
Yeah.
Kenneth Nyale is tuned in from Kilifi. Jared Oure. Nabat Anyanda and Timothy Ngaira. Thanks, guys, for tuning in to Spice 94.4.
So what's the story, man?
So now, there's this new craze that women have nowadays.
Yeah.
And I know it's been, floating around for maybe a couple of years now, about this body insecurity stuff.
I know where you're going.
Yeah, so a lot of women want to do the plastic surgeries. They want to do all these cosmetic things. They want to do butt enhancers, lip, and all those things that you've been hearing happen. Yeah. So what happened actually over 2 days ago? Is it 3 days ago?
Must have been 2.
Do you know the Valley Road Motors?
Valley Road, yes.
Yes, you know.
Yes.
So the owner,
amazing garis.
So the owner of that place is actually called Francis Nganga.
Yeah.
And he lost his wife.
Oh.
Yeah, and
how long ago?
Just 2 days ago.
Oh. Yeah. That was his wife.
Yes.
Because I think I know the story you're talking.
Yeah. So her name was Lucy, and she had a botched plastic surgery procedure done at a private city clinic.
Yeah.
This clinic apparently is well known, and I don't want to mention the name, but it's just a very, very sad story of what actually did happen on that particular day. So the thing is trending online because she had her stool leaking from her intestines.
What?
Yes. You know the way whenever they do the procedures, especially, what do you call this one that they do on the tummy?
Tummy tuck.
No. There's tummy tuck and then
gastric bypass.
Exactly, the bypasses and all that. So it wasn't done professionally. So she had poop leaking out from her intestines, and it caused a very bad infection.
Yeah.
So once she left the clinic, she went home and she wasn't feeling good, and she's like, "Yo, what's going on? There's something that's not right with me," and and then she called the guys. They were like, relax, in a few days it's gonna be fine. But things got worse. She was rushed to Nairobi hospital. She was in ICU for some time, and then she passed. Yeah. So this is a very, very big deal, because I've had people who've been asking about this. Can I go try this? Maybe do you think I should do ABC? And it's crazy.
I actually had this conversation with Eva earlier. Was it yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday.
And you told me a different angle, how many Kenyans actually go to that same clinic.
Yes. Yeah, there are many Kenyans.
Including celebs.
Yes.
We don't say the name of the clinic. I also know the name of the clinic.
Oh, you do, yeah?
You're very right.
Yeah.
Eva, actually, and apparently, I may be wrong, but is it true that also many other people have also died in the same clinic? Many people have lost their lives, and there have been issues.
Yeah, I've had that too, but they haven't come clear to say which people have died or what happened. Yeah. But I've had people also have died of that clinic.
Whoa.
Yeah, because people have tried to sue, but they do an out of court settlement so that their name doesn't get out there.
Yeah, and they've changed their name before.
Oh, they have?
Yes.
So they got in trouble before?
Yes.
Because of the whole people dying
and then I think they did a restructure and all. So I don't know. I mean, it kind of connects to the conversation we had yesterday with the ladies here. I mean, I know it was a bit of a crazy show, Steve Rick.
They were intense.
Yeah, they were intense. But, just, appreciating ourselves as, Kenyans, and women appreciating their bodies the way they are. And us men, we should stop pushing these women towards that direction.
Come on now, bro. We were just chilling over here and you just listened to the story and then you had to rope in.
No. Honestly,
you guys, we were just literally chilling, and then this guy just said that he men. But I'm joking. I know what you mean.
Because honestly, I feel like some men really make the women feel insecure and they don't appreciate them. I mean, this woman was beautiful. She's a close friend to very close people who I know.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, apparently we even met and hung out some time back. A couple of friends. She was beautiful. If you look at a picture, let
me tell you what's happening. Let me tell you. This whole craze of plastic surgery is actually growing in the country. Even the other day I checked Vera Sidika. I think she's in England.
Yeah, she's going to do her face.
Yeah, you saw that.
Yeah, gets
different and stuff. Yeah, man. Yeah. So listen, imagine I have no beef with body enhancement procedures.
Okay.
I have no beef. The only problem is it goes back to safety. And you do your due diligence.
Yeah.
Because the crook doctors out here.
True.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it's the era we're living in, bro. Even dudes are actually doing stuff. Like, I had nowadays the latest thing is like changing hair implant.
Yeah, we have
Okay,
that.
that one I know.
That's
I have
okay.
friends who've gone to some
Oh, yeah?
dude who, I think the scalp test or something like
Yes.
that.
Yeah, it's got
Yeah.
So it helps guys who are going bald.
Yeah.
And, dudes are just,
Yeah.
becoming more confident. and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, me
And
too. Like, I would
don't know
probably
how
do the
it's
same.
done, but
Yeah.
it looks fantastic.
So I was
Yeah,
telling
apparently it looks really dope.
Yeah.
And you actually look very different. Very, very
Yes.
different. You look good.
Then there's some dude who go for six-pack implants. There's some dude who do the six-pack implants.
At the 6-pack
I heard about that
Is that being done locally?
too. Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's done locally.
I might
but-
subscribe that.
Rewind selector.
What you say?
What you say, God? Yo, let me say one thing. Those are muscles. You can't implant muscles. Me, if I see somebody saying, I tell me for 6-pack implants,
Kev, you think you'd know?
bruh, it doesn't matter. You're
What's
not
the first of all,
strong.
I mean, no, you're not strong.
We
that's
have
a
to
fact.
chop us some
But they
research.
do surgery. They take out the fat, they dissect, and then they do take some parts of your body flesh, and then they panga
And then
them
they- and then
over
they make
there,
them fura.
surgery, and then now you look like you're buff.
That's stupid, bro. You know,
Okay.
like, there's another guy in.
I need to see.
There's some dude there. I think he's in South Africa. He's actually a celebrity. Yeah. I'm not talking about that guy for the Scots. I think the Scots King. This one, he took like steads.
Yeah.
Akanji inject. His arms are so
I think
huge,
I
but his body is very weak, and somehow he's a massive influencer in America. But the point I was trying to make earlier is this thing is actually the norm, and we're going to see many more clinics coming up in the country
Right.
moving forward.
Yeah.
Best believe. The only thing I can tell you is, like you said earlier, just try and do your due diligence.
Yeah.
And just try and do your background research on the guy who's going to do you this surgery on you. And then number two, like like if you're good enough, like if you're okay, like if you're right, like if you're presentable, if you think you're good, if you're confident enough, I don't think you should push the limits. Like you shouldn't have a new nose if you're already like good looking.
Yeah.
Because I feel like some people actually are just afraid of aging.
It actually goes back to
It's
like
usually like an age
social
thing.
pressure.
Exactly.
In society,
Yeah.
you know?
And then how these days people say, Kenyans, it's very youthful. Everything is about youth. And I don't like that word youth. I'll tell you why. But yeah, so people who are getting older faster are struggling. It's a big, big fear. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Fam, my youth is done. I'm changing my nose.
It's not just old people, it's also
Changing
like
my
the young people. A lot of social pressure to look like a certain figure, when society tells you this is what we're looking for and you don't fit the standards, you feel like the only way to fit the standards in that pay so that you can get recognized is to go through these procedures. You go through, now they have like the lipo laser,
Yeah.
where it's like non-invasive,
Yeah.
where they try and get rid of the fat in some selected areas so that you can look the part.
Liposuction was the word I was looking for. Huh? Go on, Steph.
Yeah. And it goes back to how we embrace, especially women, because if you have that insecurity in you, because everyone is telling you, this person looks good, and you're like, okay, I'm trying to impress you, but I'm not reaching you. So the only way to get your attention is to look like that. You'll find people queuing up in the
100%,
lines just to
100%.
look like that.
I was at the
100%.
Paris lounge, then this guy comes, man. He had this beard, the fake beard, but then the glue was like melting away. So his beard was like flapping off his face, man.
Okay, that's
I've actually seen some guy with the hair thingy, the muffin thing that looks like a rat, fly off and undo the.
Yeah, it's
That's common these days.
there's something.
I'm looking at Lil Kim. She's
Yeah,
she's
man.
gone through a lot.
Yeah, let me see that.
Okay, man.
So her
Hey,
before and after.
she needs to chill.
And
man.
I watched a recent performance.
Performance,
she did.
you see the kind
and
of.
you look at her and you're
Wait, what's before? What's after and what's before?
Before
No, Kim
is
was
the
very
big-
beautiful.
The pink one is before.
Yeah, the
Oh,
green
damn.
is what she looks like
She looks
currently.
better now, yeah.
So my question is, okay, I don't know how she is right now, but like when you're hitting your 60s, your 70s, you look nothing like what you originally looked like. And all this plastic surgery and all these changes, what happens to your face?
Yeah, I feel like you'll age worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Kev was saying like guys are afraid of aging. Yes, it's true they're afraid of aging, but doing that, is that a solution? Because you're gonna look worse. In the
You know
long
who
run.
that guy, the guy who hosts America's Got Talent?
Yeah.
Simon something. What's his name?
Simon Cowell.
Yo, fam, have you seen how bad he looks nowadays? Pause. But brother was pretty good looking before he started this whole plastic surgery thing.
Yeah.
And then now he just looks like fam, he looks really bad. You're very right. At some point, especially when you start aging,
Yeah.
what you'll notice is you keep on doing the whole thingy because your body keeps on sagging,
Right.
and stretching,
Yeah.
So you wanna redo them. And obviously now, if you do it too much, it kind of looks now a bit too much.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean, whatever. But the point is, let me tell you, this thing is going to be the norm in Africa.
Yeah.
Yes, just be aware that Kwanzaa, whatever's going down in this continent of ours is serious. Self-hate is massive in Africa.
But I think it's already grown because even the hospitals who say they do cosmetic surgery.
Now they're open about it.
Yeah, there's some hospitals coming up. So it's growing.
Yeah, it's becoming the new norm, isn't it?
Yeah.
But sometimes it actually is life-saving. Like, if you have issues as a woman, if you have G's and you can barely walk, your back is paining, your knees are paining, there's too much weight, getting that cosmetic surgery to reduce them actually helps you out in the end of the day. Yeah. So there's some people who do it just to save themselves.
And even just for
all
your
the
confidence.
Yeah.
Some people just, I guess they perceive themselves not to be as good looking. And if your doctor can do something about it, I mean, why not?
I have a personal experience. So my son, he's now 6, he's turning 7 this month. We actually share a birthday month, which is
Good stuff.
Wow.
So we had a domestic manager who was a bit careless.
Good
so
word.
The story we
manager.
were given was that he dipped his hand inside a cup of hot water.
Oh, the baby did that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he was less than 1
Yeah.
or 1. I was out of the country at the time.
Yeah.
So I get a phone call, I'm told, hey, this has happened. I'm sent photos, I'm like, hey, okay. So I come back and rush home, and then the burn wasn't consistent with what the story were given.
Okay. Yeah.
It looked like a pasi or a hot sufuria or whatever.
Right.
So I come from a family of medics, so I sent photos, and my bro, my dad, everyone was like, Z, this one, it looks like a pasi.
Yeah.
But just take him to Hosi to be checked out. So it was a 3rd-degree burn. So he ended up having plastic surgery.
Yeah.
But not quite plastic. It was they sort of
Skin
shaved
grafting.
off some skin from his thigh. And that was, it was grafting, yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Was moved now to his, it was his right hand. And around his knuckles. So if that hadn't been done, then he wouldn't be able to flex his
clench a
knuckles.
fist,
And he's right-handed.
Yeah.
So for me, I'd be like, if it's corrective in that way,
then that's positive.
Yeah.
But now this one, which is I need to look good, I need to look hot, I don't know, man.
Yeah. That's played out.
So for him, he's okay. He's confident. He's okay. Fine. He has a scar on his thigh, but kids heal quite quickly.
Yeah, for real.
And for him, he's okay. He's I have a scar. I know what happened.
Now he can kill go right. He can play with the pencils, whatever.
Easy, man. He's so easy.
But did you ever get to the bottom of what really happened?
Yeah, we kind of tasked the person, and we're like, you see, tumetoka hospitali, tumerudi, we paid all this money, nini. Apana, we're like, you tomorrow. Cheers.
Yeah, you have to leave.
Yeah. Because the scene, we're like, no, we're not having it.
Yeah. You get that's a sensitive story because we need to be very careful about the people who take care of our children.
Yeah.
Some crazy people out here. Easy, so we're still cruising the internet. We have a whole hour of awesome tunes, courtesy of DJ Jose.
Yes, sir.
You see that coming, bro?
I didn't see that coming,
Have you seen his face? He's like,
of late, man. You just
Catching us off.
getting guys off guard, man.
Yeah, but I want to big up a few individuals as well on
For
X.
sure.
Yeah.
So John Award, Vigilance, shout outs to you, Max, Dan Omar 254, and then we also have Dennis. Okay, shout outs to you, Dennis, and of course Edwin Wiki. Yo, guys, remember we're live on www.spicefm.co.ke, also on X, SpiceFM, on YouTube, SpiceFM, and on Facebook as well, SpiceFM.
Yeah, I've been checking out this El Karama place, man. It looks dope, The one that.
Oh, so you actually checked it out?
Yeah. It looks like it's really, really funky, man.
Is that where you're going with your girl?
Most definitely, man. I need to take my woman here.
Yeah, exactly, Maze. You know.
Treat you, yani.
Yo, me, I'm off the radar.
You're off the radar when you're chilling with your mama.
It's
there's no interest.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we need. We need to, get our emotions back
What
in
if
check.
the world ends, man? How gonna reach?
Just say that until trouble shows up.
No. Those guys are gonna be good.
Yeah, for real.
You're trouble enough, Kev.
Say less. Let's get back into the Tuesday. Right now, it's 5 minutes to 10. All right, so no worries. And then, of course, we're gonna party again.